Good morning, how are you? Time for another video. Hope you have all been well over the past week. It's about time I came back to these gardens, walked around and gave you some more content. But yeah, hope you've all been well. And this one, I wanted to talk about how sometimes if maybe you're feeling lost, or you don't know what your path is, or you don't know what your hobbies are, if you don't know what's important to you maybe yet, it might be because you haven't tried enough stuff out in the first place. Whoa, far out, that's pretty bright. It's got the sunrise, so that's why if you look around the park, hold on, there's this very strong strips of light. So sorry if you're catching a bit of glare. Anyway, I'll sit down. There's a lot of stuff out there. There's a lot of things you can do, things you can try, anything. And I think one of the challenges I had in the past is you don't know, especially when you're younger, maybe you're starting out, you haven't experienced a lot. You might not know what kind of stuff is for you. You might not know what stuff you like, what brings you fulfillment, anything like that, what you enjoy doing. And I was stuck for a while, but then I reached the point where I noticed by trying out new stuff, even it might just be random stuff, or there's a certain activity you wanted to try, or there's a certain sport, an instrument that you wanted to try. By giving it a go, and even if you end up not liking it, you get closer to the things that are for you by crossing it off. Now, I'm sitting on water, no worries. And I briefly mentioned it in the past where I've tried a lot of different things, and even though they didn't turn out how I expected, or I didn't enjoy them as much as I thought I would, by giving them a go and kind of crossing them off my list, it let me get closer to finding the things that I do enjoy, that do bring me a bit more fulfillment in life. I think one example I can definitely give is when I was younger, I wanted to get into gaming, programming, character design, in that digital space, because I really like video games and I really liked drawing back then as well. So what I did was gave that a go. I actually got gifted at one point when I was younger. Some of you might know what it is, Raspberry Pi. It's like this very small unit that's I don't even know how to explain it, but basically you can program it yourself. And it's a nice little introduction to programming, but they can be quite capable if you learn how to use them. And I tried programming a little bit through that, and I didn't like it. I really didn't like it. And you could look at it from a perspective where maybe you think it's a waste of time, it was a waste of money. I don't think so. I think it was a great gift because I was able to give something a go. And through trying it, I realized it wasn't for me, which is much better than always just wondering if it's for you, or wondering what if. I think once you're in a position to try something new out, you should go for it, because you never know how you might feel about it unless maybe you actually do the activity itself, rather than just imagining, thinking what if all the time. What if I try doing this? What if I try doing that? What if I try playing this instrument? What if I tried playing this sport? There's a lot you can do. So give that a go. I think it's a good idea. And there's been a lot of other things that I've tried along the way as well. Even when you look back at the scholarship, design school I got, went to design school for a year, then I dropped out. Wasn't for me. I didn't really like getting told what to do. Now I'm in a point now where by trying out a lot of different jobs, and the job I have now is probably one of the favorite I've ever had, but still I think I don't like being told what to do. But it's a beautiful workplace. I think it's just internally something that I've noticed for myself. Hobbies wise, things like I really wanted to try DJing in the past, so I got some equipment for myself in lockdown. It was a lot of fun, and it was something I played around with every now and then over the past few years. I did sell my DJ little setup a couple years ago to one of my colleagues, but that was a lot of fun, and I'm happy I tried it out, because that's one of the things I really did enjoy. But it's more so like, I guess you could say hobby. It's not a focus or anything, but it'll be nice for me to get back into that. But I think all I'm trying to say is, on this video, I'm just giving examples how in the past I've been very curious about something, and I wanted to try it out. And there were some things that I thought I would really like, and I thought I'd really keep doing for the rest of my life. But after a little while, I stopped doing those things, and they didn't give me very much, entertainment, enjoyment, fulfillment especially. I think that's a big one for me, which is probably what has led me to making these YouTube videos again, to making this content, because it does feel fulfilling for me. When I post these videos, it connects with random people, you guys on the internet that maybe have no idea who I am. It's maybe your first time coming across one of these videos. You could be from New Zealand like I am, or you could be from Australia where I'm living now, or you could be on the other side of the planet. Because I had some people comment recently that are from like America and I think Europe as well. So it's really nice to see me, some random guy, when I put up these videos and I try to share my experiences through life, I can connect and help you. And that's a feeling you don't really get a lot. Well, I don't get a lot from many other things I do in my day-to-day life. So I really love the fact that I'm now in a position where I really want to make these videos and hopefully inspire you guys to take action in your own lives and create a better life for yourself. Because I'm not too sure where you're at right now. Maybe you're where I used to be in the past, but you can feel a bit lost, maybe a bit low on hope. You might not be in the best position right now. And I'll just say I would just say, don't wait for anyone to kind of come along and save you. I think just take life into your own hands, take your own action, and put the work in, stay committed, believe in yourself, and over time you can make your life much more enjoyable and meaningful for yourself, rather than waiting for someone else to come and do it for you, because it probably won't happen if you do that. I think one last example I want to give before I end the video is, like, in the past, I never thought I'd be filming myself on camera. I never thought I would be sitting down, pressing the record button, and speaking to you guys. Because I really felt uncomfortable in the past being on camera. I mean, even now, I've still got to get better at it. But I think when I look back on my life, especially when I was younger, I hated being kind of on camera, on photos or videos. I would just prefer to be out of the picture, kind of just chilling. But now I'm at a point where, by trying out all this other stuff, trying out and uploading these YouTube videos for you guys, and then I see it connect with you. I'm not too sure what videos you've seen of mine or how long you've been around for, but there was one specific video I made in one of the last apartments I used to live at, where I was in like the sauna pool area, and it was the first video I made that kind of, you could say in my eyes, it kind of blew up back then, because I got over 1,000 views in like a week or something. And that's when I had like 30 subscribers or something. No, I had less than that, I'm pretty sure. But that gave me a bit of motivation to keep going, because even though it was a very new, small channel, the fact that I could upload a video like that and it connects with so many people from all over the world was really inspiring. And it made me put aside my own thoughts, where I was really concerned about myself being on camera, and I had to kind of ignore that because of the bigger message, the bigger meaning. It doesn't matter how I feel on camera, because I'm going to make these YouTube videos anyway, because that video showed me that I can really help people. It doesn't matter if the video gets 1 view, maybe this video gets 10 views, whatever it is, and whatever they are for the rest of the channel moving forward anyway. As long as I can help one person, then the video is worth it. And the funny thing is, even if I watched this video myself, even though I recorded it, by listening to my thoughts and my journey, watching my own video will inspire me later on as well. But I don't make it for me, I make it for you guys. And I want to do that. So, go try stuff out. It doesn't matter if you don't like it as much as you thought you would. It doesn't matter if it costs a little bit of money. It will take some time to try a lot of the things that you want to try out as well. But it'll be worth it. Because whether you like it or not, you will find what's for you. It'll be a journey. And it might change over time. Like me and my photography. I did that for a few years, but then I eased down on it. You will get closer to what gives your life meaning if you haven't found it already. And once you reach that point, like kind of where I am now, where I'm making these videos with you guys, and it feels very meaningful for me, especially when I see your comments coming through, it'll all be worth it. Take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next video. I hope you have a nice weekend. Time for me to walk back home and get ready for work. Love you guys. I'll see you soon. Peace.